Hey everyone, welcome back for Morpheus's famous Matrix monologue. Now, unlike last week where I had seen the movie but it had been a while, this one I have seen multiple times. It has always been fresh in my head, so I had to be very intentional about trying to make this different if I was going to avoid making it an impersonation. Now, I was also challenged after last week to focus on shifting my frame of thinking to not that I'm giving a performance, but that I am talking to someone, and also to think about the underlying motivations behind what I'm saying that are driving the emotional undercurrents of it all. So I tried to take that strategy as I focused on making this something that is different from the original but still serves the original content. So I hope you enjoy it. Afterwards, I'll pick up with explaining how I approach this, and you can tell me if you think it worked or not. So enjoy. I imagine that right now you feel a bit like Alice, tumbling down the rabbit hole. I can see it in your eyes. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to wake up. Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know, you can't explain, but you feel it. You've felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there. Like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It's all around us, even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth that you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed, believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. But remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Alright, well, hopefully this outro won't feel too much like tumbling down the rabbit hole. So, my method for this, I think, is pretty simple. I imagine that the person that I was talking to was not quite as ready to accept the truth as Neo was. Willing to accept the truth, but not quite as ready. So, whereas the original Morpheus monologue, I think, is more stoic and cool, I tried to use a tone in this one that communicated, I realize that this is scary for you, but you need to hear it, and I'm going to tell you why. So, did you feel something like that when I was talking? Or did you feel something else? Or did it not feel all that different? Or was it a total train wreck? If you have thoughts on any of that, feel free to let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and watch out for any glitches. I'll see you next week.